Hi, I'm Ryan Koesel, and I am now transformed by the renewing of my mind, no longer controlled by the patterns of this world. I grew up in a single-parent family, and at the age of 8, my parents were divorced. From that point on, my dad was pretty much void in my life, and my family reacted in different ways. I overate, my brother got angry, and my mom chased hard after God. I remember going to every single kind of church with her. And on one Easter morning, through the love and power of the gospel, she came to know the Lord. From then on, her life was different, and what she had, I wanted. Through the love of a pastor being sensitive to me not having a dad around in my life, I came to know God. At age 13 in 1987, I became a Christian. Then at this point in my life is where I started to experience the fight. My problem was one of double-mindedness. I had one foot in the world and one foot reluctantly still in the kingdom. This led to poor lifestyle choices. I eventually found my way into the country music industry. It was rock and roll lifestyle, something that I took advantage of wholeheartedly. However, in my career in the music industry, at the end of the day, I found emptiness. I literally found myself on my face crying, and in turn, crying out to God. I started attending church again with my parents, and they introduced me to a pastor who had a 20s and 30s home group. And this is what I like to refer to as the snowball effect in my life. Through experiencing true biblical community, God grew my appetite in His Word, and He also showed me how He wanted me to change, how He gifted me in His Spirit. My problem was found in James chapter 1, verses 5 through 8, which states, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do." This was my problem. Bottom line, there's no such thing as regretful repentance. All the while I was trying to turn away from my sin, I was still missing a certain part of it. And I can assure you that this does not work. To this day, this is something He teaches me and convicts me about. And now, working through the ministry of Celebrate Recovery, I'm still able to find my character defects and replace them with what He has for me instead. This snowball of grace that I was experiencing, it kept picking up critical mass as God kept showing me what I was gifted in. It eventually led me into prayer and seeking counsel to go into vocational ministry, which ultimately led me to the great state of Texas, into seminary. He blessed me with a godly wife, and now I'm pastoring the singles, care groups, and Celebrate Recovery here at Cottonwood Creek. I'm Ryan Koesel. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I am transformed.